Muslims claim that the Qur'an is the direct speech of Allah, which admittedly is a big claim to make. For speech to be divine, it has to be perfect, faultless, and free of contradiction no matter how you analyze it. Otherwise, fundamentally, its divinity crumbles, and therefore it cannot be from God. This episode will analyze the Qur'an by looking at the effect it has when people listen to it being recited. Nowadays, this is incredibly easy to do, as there are more and more YouTubers today from all over the world that are reacting to different recitations as a part of their YouTube channels. What really is incredible is that they react in very similar ways. You see them amazed, speechless, shocked, and many even shed tears and begin to cry. Consider this. To these people, the language of the Qur'an is completely unknown to them. Put yourself in their shoes. Would you imagine yourself being emotionally moved and just mesmerized by listening to a different language? From an Islamic perspective, the Qur'an directly addresses these reactions. Allah says in the Qur'an, chapter 5, verse 83, "When they hear what has been revealed to the messenger, i.e. the Qur'an being recited, you see their eyes overflowing with tears because of what they have recognized of the truth." In this verse, Allah is referring to good, pure-hearted non-Muslims and how they react when they hear the Qur'an. If you find yourself humbled and moved after listening to the Qur'an, it is because deep down you have recognized it as a mercy and the truth. This is a big indicator that you should learn more about Islam before dismissing these feelings.
Simply by listening to the Qur'an, you know in your instinct, in your fitrah, your gut of guts, your heart of hearts, you know that this is from Allah. The beauty, us who are non-Arabs and we don't understand the phrase of Arabic, even us when we hear the Qur'an, we know this is not the speech of a man. The impact, the emotions, the crying, the fear, the hope that a language we don't even understand has upon us. This cannot be qawlul bashar. This is the kalam of Rabbil Bariyya. Allah says good non-Muslims, righteous non-Muslims, when they hear the Qur'an, you find them impacted. The impact of the Qur'an on the qalb that is pure, it is a miracle from Allah.
Amazingly, this works the other way. In fact, hundreds of millions of Muslims worldwide are unfamiliar with the Arabic language. They simply don't understand what they are listening to, yet when they listen to the Qur'an, they know the verses pertain to mercy and find themselves crying because of it. Additionally, you often find that even the reciters of the Qur'an themselves break down into tears and struggle to continue reciting, whether they are grown men or children, male or female.
نصيبا من النار قال الذين استكبروا إنا كل فيها إن الله قد حكم بين العباد.
ونادى نوح ابنه وكان في معزل يا بني اركب معنا يا بني اركب معنا ولا تكن مع الكافرين قال سآوي إلى جبل يعصمني من الماء
ثم تردون إلى عالم الغيب والشهادة.
فتح الله عليك. ثم تردون الآن. الله الله
The speech of Allah is like no speech, and studying the effect it has on its listeners is just one of many ways that this can be shown. Please subscribe for future episodes of this series and to find out more about the wonders of the Qur'an.